If you want to make precise edits, clean cutouts, or detailed artwork in Krita, then understanding the selection tool is an absolute must. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the selection tools in Krita step by step, so you can isolate parts of your image quickly and work much more efficiently. And if this tutorial helps, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more easy Krita guides just like this. Let's jump in. First, open Krita and look over to the left-hand toolbox docker. Near the bottom, you'll find the selection tools grouped together in one section. Krita gives you several different selection options, and each one is designed for a different kind of editing job. The first one is the rectangular selection tool. This is the simplest selection method. Just click and drag to draw a box around the area you want to select. It's perfect for logos, interface elements, or anything with straight edges. Next is the elliptical selection tool. This works just like the rectangular tool, but instead of boxes, it lets you select circles and ovals. This is really useful when you need to isolate round objects, faces, or curved details. Then you have the freehand selection tool, which is sometimes called the outline tool. With this one, you click and draw around the object manually. It's great when the shape is irregular and you want more freedom than a box or ellipse can give you. The polygonal selection tool is another very helpful option. Instead of drawing a smooth freehand line, you click point by point to create straight edges between each point. This is ideal for sharp shapes, corners, buildings, or any object made of clean straight lines. Now let's talk about the contiguous selection tool. This is similar to a magic wand. When you click on a solid color area, Krita automatically selects the adjacent pixels that match or closely resemble that color. This is excellent for selecting backgrounds, flat color areas, or objects with clear boundaries. The similar color selection tool is a little different. Instead of selecting only adjacent pixels, it selects matching pixels across the entire layer, even if they're separated from each other. So if you have the same color repeated in multiple places, this tool can grab all of them in one go. If you want a smoother, more controlled selection path, use the Bezier curve selection tool. This lets you click and drag anchor points to build clean curved paths. It's especially useful for professional looking selections when you need precision and smooth edges. And finally, there's the magnetic selection tool. This one is designed to follow the edges of high contrast areas in your artwork. As you move along the subject, Krita tries to trace the boundary automatically. It can save a lot of time when selecting painted objects with strong edge contrast. Now that you know the main selection tools, let's look at how to modify a selection as you work. These shortcuts are incredibly useful because they let you build, remove, and refine your selection without starting over every time. If you want to add to an existing selection, hold Shift before clicking or dragging. This tells Krita to join the new selected area with the one you already have. If you want to remove part of a selection, hold Alt before clicking. This subtracts that area from the active selection, which is perfect when you select too much by accident. If you want only the overlapping part of two selections, hold Shift and Alt together. This intersects the new shape with the old one, leaving only the shared pixels. If you want to completely replace the current selection and start fresh, hold Ctrl before making a new selection. That wipes out the old selection and gives you a clean new one. Once you've made a selection, there are also several important shortcuts you should know. To deselect everything, press Ctrl, Shift, and A. This clears the selection entirely. To invert your selection, press Ctrl, Shift, and I. This selects everything outside your current lines, which is useful when you want to edit the background instead of the object. If you want to bring back your last selection, press Ctrl, Shift, and D. That reselects your previous mask, which is a great time saver. If the animated dotted border lines are distracting, you can hide them by pressing Ctrl and H. Your selection stays active, but the marching ants disappear from view. And if you want to move your selected area to a new layer, use Ctrl, Shift, and J to cut the selection to a new layer. If you want to duplicate it instead, use Ctrl, Alt, and J to copy the selection to a new layer. Once you practice these tools and shortcuts, you'll work much faster in Krita and have a lot more control over your edits. Whether you're doing digital painting, photo cleanup, or compositing, the selection tools are one of the most important features to master. If this video helped you, please give it a like, subscribe for more Krita tutorials, and let me know in the comments what software tip you want to learn next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.